are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. You are a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner, feel no pain. Yeah, I woke up feeling like a champion. Every move I make, I got the stamina. Eyes on the prize, never lose sight. Grinding every day, pushing through the night. Got the fire in my soul, never back down. In the ring of life, I'm the one with the crown. Sweat and tears, yeah, I paid the cost. Every battle fought, I'm never lost. Hit the ball, feel no winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Every challenge met, every goal in sight. In the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive. With every push, with every strain, I'm a winner, feel the gain. Hit the floor, feel the power. In this moment, it's our hour. Rise above, break the chain. You a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. In this moment, own your name. You are a winner in this game. You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Stand tall, in the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive. With every push, with every strain, I'm a winner, feel the game. In the mirror, what do you see? Out in the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win.
Yes, we are back again. We are back again. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. Whoa, my people. Yes. Nizam is back again. Very interesting news. I'm back again. My name is Nizam with my co-host Stephen G. What's going on, Chelsea fans? And welcome back to Blueclouds Media. Our BCM Sports brought to you by Blueclouds Media. Good afternoon, good evening to everyone out there, and welcome to the channel again. Yes, football transfer market is buzzing with significant development, and we're here to provide details analysis of two major moves shaking up the Premier League. More update on Chelsea moves, players that have been linked with the football club, but things hasn't materialized yet. Yet there's been little development from Fabrizio, David Weinstein, all accredited sources, creditable sources that we have on our show today. So like the bumper deal information for you. Today we will dissecting the agreement and principle between Chelsea, Borussia Dortmund for the highly touted 20-year-old winger Jamie Gittens. Yes, we will talk about Jamie Gittens, more updates on it. We will examine this specific of the proposed 7-year contract and dive into the debate surrounding his immense potential versus the valid criticism on the player. Additionally, we will turn our attention to North London, where Arsenal is reportedly on the verge of securing a deal for Chelsea goalkeeper Kepa Arrizabalaga. Will explore the implication of the transfer his role as backup to David Raya. Yeah, interesting, David Raya, and the details of the for the reported 5 million release clause. Interesting. Kepa finally will be leaving Chelsea and finds his way still in London, but not London, to Arsenal. Arsenal Football Clubs. We value your insight and encourage you, as usual. We encourage you to contribute to the discussion that we have on our show, to the discussion. Please share your thoughts in the chat or comment section below, questions in the live chat as we break down these pivotal transfer news. I have more for you right in a short break. Do not go anywhere. Stephen G is here with us, so we got a lot to talk about on these shows. Stick with that. Don't go anywhere. Nick Zion and Stephen G bringing you the latest transfer update, the gossip everywhere. Fabrizio Romano, David Ornstein, all have the latest, and we got them live on Blueclouds Media YouTube channel. Stick with us. We'll be right back in just a short break. Hello. Stephen G, what you doing? Where are you, Stephen G? Where are you, Stephen G? Oh, I found him. He's there. He's right there. What's up, man? You doing well?
Yeah, doing all right. How are you?
Doing well, man. Doing interesting. I was supposed to be live yesterday. Enough, guys. Enough. You just blew my eardrum off. Enough, guys. Look. Yeah, I was supposed to be live yesterday, but unfortunately, something happened. Technical issues. Camera wasn't working right. We couldn't get it going. But finally, we got the camera working. We're back doing what we love doing. And nice to see you here. Nice to see you, Steven. Nice to have you on the show again. What's up?
Not a lot.
Great. All right, man. Let's start from Mac Maniel. They call it Mac Maniel. People say different pronunciation. We're finally going to know the right pronunciation when he joined Chelsea or when he joined any English football club. We'll get to know the right pronunciation, won't we?
Yeah, 100%. They normally do a thing on how to pronounce names, so we'll find out soon enough. There won't be a million ways to say it anymore.
I know. All right, guys, if you're joining us live, Blueclouds Media, Nizar, my name, Stephen G, right there. Like and subscribe. Turn notification bell on, Stephen G said. So, yeah, do that. Join us here Sunday afternoon. Usually I don't stream, but I'm here live with you guys. Sunday, it's always sunny. So I think that's the reason why they call it Sunday. And Monday, maybe a moon day or something. Why they make it Monday? But anyway, it's always sunny on Monday. So we're live wherever platform you're watching us from. Nate Zion, Stephen G. We are here. We're bringing you the latest update on Fabrizio on Football Club, players that have been linked to Chelsea Football Club. More from Fabrizio Romano. Yes, a very, very interesting one. Jimmy Gittens. We start from Jimmy Gittens. Do we start from Jimmy Gittens or start from Mac Maniel? Okay, let me go according to what I have over here on my screen. Else, I'm gonna flip flop. Earlier on, I have here Jimmy Gittens to Chelsea transfer news. Deal. We're gonna look at the deep. We're gonna get into reports that are coming from latest from Fabrizio Romano. He says Jimmy Gittens, Chelsea is on it and talking to Borussia Dortmund. Talks are continuing today. A new bid is coming with add-on personal terms done. So it's not a matter of deal being rejected or anything. Personal terms is being understood that is between personal term between him and the player, and then club are probably giving the go-ahead. Borussia Dortmund have given the go-ahead. Chelsea getting deal done. Steven, latest development on Jimmy Gittens.
Yeah, there's not really anything to add. I'm just trying to re-find it now. I sent it to you a couple minutes ago. But yeah, so there's still talks going on about an offer. Well, the next offer, because the initial one got turned down, apparently. Mm-hmm. So there's no issue on personal terms. It's just about getting an agreement with Borussia Dortmund. On a side note, the final of the Nations League, the European Nations League, is on. Spain went 1-0 up through Zubamendi. Portugal just equalised to make it 1-0, and Pedro Neto got the assist for Portugal.
So 1-1, right? 1-1 right now.
Yeah, and Neto got the assist for Portugal to equalise.
Very interesting. We have a DJ here. DJ, welcome back to the show, DJ.
That like
Hey, big up, guys. Big up. Just watching the guys. It's being checked by VAR at the moment. Big up to you guys, by the way. Big up, Stephen. Big up everyone in the comments, and big up to you, obviously, Lee. Yeah, VAR's just checking the equaliser, man. Nuno Mendes equalised, but I think it's just being checked at the moment, and it's been accepted. Yes, it's 1-1, mate.
I was told our boy is involved. Our boy,
he was Pedro Neto. He was, mate. He was involved. But yeah, I'm so happy we've equalised, mate. But let's see if we can go on to win it now. Yeah, sorry guys, gone.
Thank you very much, DJ, for joining us on the show today. As there's been some few updates on Jamie Gittens. Looks like a deal is almost done. Personal terms has been agreed, reported by transfer guru Fabrizio Romano, and Stephen and I are just going through the update on him right now. Stephen, you were speaking when DJ jumped in. Go for it.
Yeah, there's nothing covered, and it's just down to the clubs to agree now. That's all there is to it. So maybe we'll have something later. But we know that the deadline is on Tuesday. Yeah?
Yeah.
So the way this is going, we're going to have to go live early on Tuesday because the deadline's 7 p.m. anyway. But obviously, we want to make sure that we're across everything and it could happen at any time. So it looks like we might have to do an earlier stream on Tuesday because of deadline day and deadline being earlier. But it also looks like we might have a fair bit of Chelsea news after all. At one point, it looked like we wouldn't because it looked like Chelsea would get a lot of the business done before that point. But now it looks like some of this business is going to drag into Tuesday.
Great. Absolutely. Definitely, that's what we're here for, Stephen. We definitely have to be live on time. Early. What time does it close? Did you say 7? Is it 7 p.m.
UK? So
UK, yeah.
An hour and a half ago from what we're at now.
Yeah. Okay. So it means that I have to be live like 4 hours before to deadline day. 4 hours. We can do 4 hours.
Because then you still have the what's it called on top of that as well? You still have the
deal sheets.
Deal sheets, so that could go until 9 p.m. UK.
Oh Lord! So
it's 7 p.m. deadline, isn't it?
Yeah, but because of the deal sheets, if it's international transfer, it could go till 9.
Exactly. So we have to check the time, our time very well, so we can at least get 4 hours out of it. 4 hours start of time, or 3 hours start of time, and then 4 hours after the deadline. Our deadline. The time and window shuts down. You get what I mean?
We don't need to do 4 hours after the deadline.
No, I'm saying 4 hours in all. So 3 hours to window shuts down, then an hour extra. What do you think?
We could do 5, so we cover the 2 hours. Depends on the deal sheets. If there's any deal sheets, that's the issue.
You're asking for 5.
We could do 4 or 5. The issue is deal sheets and how many is there going to be and how many are going to be international.
No problem. We can do that. We'll schedule this after the stream, so we'll have to talk about it here. All right, so I'm on Jamie Gittens. So guys,
figure it out tomorrow based on what we hear.
Okay.
Based on what we hear before the stream tomorrow, we can figure out, okay, we're probably going to hear a lot of this. So we might need to start at this time, for example.
All right, sounds good. Sounds good to me. I don't know. Probably DJ will be around here because he'll be after hours of work. So
yeah,
he wants to know what's going on.
He'll be along at some point, I'm sure.
Yeah. What were you guys planning on starting the window? Say at 5 o'clock? Are you? So
maybe a bit before.
Yeah, a bit before. Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully, if I'm working from home that day, it'll be more easier as well because I can. If I can't come on straight away, at least I can listen to you guys anyway. Working from home, so
definitely. Very
No
interesting,
worries.
guys. If you're watching this live, we're still live streaming to these two platforms, X and YouTube. So whichever platform you find yourself comfortable, if you're an X, you can jump on YouTube and tune into Blueclouds Media on YouTube. If you're on YouTube and you want to go to X, remember we're still there. Blueclouds Media on X also. So yeah, you can find us over there and tune into our show. Thank you very much. You're always welcome, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And keep the bell notification icon active at all times so you don't miss anything from this platform. Updates are very, very important on every platform, every organization, work, institutions, everywhere. Updates on what is going on with our institution. And that's what we want you to keep your notification active, bell notification active. So an update that comes from us, we can share with you or you wouldn't miss it. So that's why today we're talking about Jamie Gittens. We will talk about Kepa Arrizabalaga, on how much Chelsea can make from him on his move to Arsenal to be a second fiddle to David Raya. He's also good with his feet, but then sometimes he is shocking. He is shocking with long shots or long range power strike from players. He can't keep that out of the goalpost. But also we will talk about Marc Mignon. Yes, Marc Mignon, Chelsea's goalkeeper. Chelsea don't have that much patience for him. They have to come to agreement and get that goalkeeper doing things done. He's also pushing for a move to join Chelsea. And I think Chelsea will wrap up the deal with him. I don't know how much Chelsea want. I've heard so many rumors on how much Chelsea evaluate this player and how much AC Milan want for the goalkeeper. They should make things that easy because they've done a very good job for AC Milan over the years. He's been their captain for quite a long time, French #1, and he's a winner. But now his contract is running down. He I think less than a year left on his contract, and he needs to move on. Else AC Milan will lose this player for free in the next window, and they have to make something out of it. All right. Stephen, we're still on Jamie Gittens. Report from Fab said that it's not about contract being rejected. It looks like everything is done and he might come true before Tuesday. You have any hopes in that?
What one? Gittens?
Gittens, yes, sir.
No, you've mixed up the Gittens and the Mike Minor one.
No, I did.
Yeah, because the Mike Minor one was about it's not about rejecting or accepting bids right now, it's about talking. The Gittens one was that Chelsea is on it and talking to Dortmund. Talks continued today. A new bid is coming with add-ons. Personal terms are done. Chelsea is accelerating.
You think we can get it done by Tuesday?
Which one?
Gittens.
Yeah. Gittens might even get done tomorrow, the way this is going. Because he even ended it with Chelsea is accelerating. So it's progressing quick.
How about you, DJ? You think deal can be done by Tuesday?
For Gittens?
Yeah, I've got a feeling it's going to be done, Nia. I don't know about the price tag though. I think it's still a lot of money. I think we've offered 32 million. Then I think we've done 40 million. Both deals have been turned down. They now want 60 million euros. From my understanding is whether he's worth that kind of money, I don't know. But as again, it's not our money. I get that. We shouldn't be really talking about the money situation. But for me, I look at it and I say to myself that there could be other players out there that we could go and get. Maybe, but look, he's a good player. Let's not have it. He's a good player, an excellent talent. I think the deal will get done, but I think it's going to go into hard negotiations until the window closes on Tuesday.
Thank you very much, DJ Sap, for you, the legend in the studio. I think that any more update on Jamie Gittens we will share with you guys as we are live right now, discussing latest transfer news on Chelsea FC and some important news also in the Premier League. Regarding, we'll talk about United here in a bit. We'll talk about United here in a bit. Let's talk about Kepa Arrizabalaga, DJ. Kepa Arrizabalaga report has been saying that he is Arsenal to sign Kepa Arrizabalaga from Chelsea. Deal in process of being finalized after 30-year-old Spaniard goalkeeper agreed to join Arsenal Football Club fight for his place. To fight for his place and also 5 million release clause from I think from Chelsea contract will need activating, reported by the Athletic FC. Kepa Arrizabalaga, why would he leave Chelsea to join Arsenal and be a second fiddle to David Raya?
You know what, mate? It just tells you where this guy's standards are. Listen, Arsenal take him off their hands. I'll be laughing tomorrow. I'm laughing about it at the moment, bro. They seem to be getting all our players, and all our players are going to the retirement home, as we like to call Arsenal Football Club. And he's another one that's going to follow protocol, as always. Look, the only thing I'll say about it, right? The only thing I'll say about it is this guy's actually doing his career over. I don't understand. You've got an opportunity. You're a first team. You're playing as a first team goalkeeper at a club that trusts you, a manager that clearly likes you, and you want to go and sit and be a number 2 fiddle at Arsenal Football Club. I mean, it asks you where are your standards, bro. I mean, that's my question. If he thinks he's going to get past David Raya in that goal, it's unlikely. The guy's going to be sitting on the bench. He's going to be sulking. But listen, he's Arsenal's problem if they do get this deal wrapped up, because we all know, how he was sulking at Chelsea when he was getting an opportunity, when he was sitting on the bench. That's why he went to Real Madrid. Okay, and everyone was saying, "Oh yeah, he was going to take over from Courtois at Real Madrid." That was never going to happen. Yeah, Courtois was always going to come back a bit.
With Courtois injured to second choice behind Lunin, and then Courtois came back, so he dropped to third choice.
And then he finally got an opportunity to go to Bournemouth, bro, where a manager actually likes him, trusts him. He's done very well there. And now he wants to go back playing second fiddle again to another. I mean, listen, it's their problem, bro, right? Yeah, let him get the sulk. Used to call poor Nicolas Nilka Le Sulk. Yeah, this would be a new name that should be going around his name, because that's what's going to happen to him, bruv. Yeah, he's going to be Le Sulk at flipping Arsenal, bruv. Sorry, bruv. Do you know what that means? Isn't it? You know what that means, don't you?
Huh?
You know what Le Sulk means, don't you?
No, I don't.
Beach fit, basically.
No. Basically, he's a player who's going to sulk by sitting and not playing games. They call him the sulk.
Oh, sulk.
That's what it means. Yeah, it's the French terminology.
Tantrum, basically. He's called doing Mary-ups.
Mary-ups.
But that's what he's going to be. That's what he's going to be. He's going to be sulk. Trust me, bruv, right? He's going to go to Arsenal, and and that whole dressing room is not going to be happy. But like I said, bro, it's their problem. I'm happy he's off our hands. 5 million, take it. Chelsea, take it, bruv. Take it.
It's a release clause anyway, so once they slap the 5 mil done, bang, see you later.
Yeah, bye-bye. I'm happy.
Do you know what else I'd add to that, just quickly, yeah?
Yes.
Chelsea reject. It is going to be my new nickname for Arsenal. There's very few players that went from Chelsea to Arsenal that were actually good for both clubs. Like Czech was all right for them, but Czech was also 33, and Courtois was coming through here because that was before he snaked us. And Czech just wanted to still play, and you can't blame him. He's a legend of the game, and it just happened that Arsenal were there, gave us a couple million. He went there for a few years, but I mean, I would never hold it against Czech. I don't hold it against pretty much anyone that goes there, because other than Czech, I was happy with all of them going to Arsenal. To be honest, like, I wasn't worried. I wasn't worried when Havertz went there, because I'd seen Havertz for multiple years and I knew how much of a donkey the lad was. So I wasn't concerned. So same with Jorginho. I didn't rate Jorginho. No issues. Go to Arsenal. Have a nice time. See you later. It's just a common theme here. The only one that actually cared about was Petr Cech, but I also understood it was near the end for him of his career. So
yeah, and to be fair, I mean, look, as much as you want to sit and call Kai Havertz a donkey, I actually give this guy a bit of credit, because regardless of what everyone wants to say, and I don't care what people want to say, it was a COVID time, whatever you want to call it, he still goes down in history as getting us our only winning goal in the Champions League final. And for me, that's how I remember Kai Havertz. What's he done at Arsenal since he's gone there? What trophies he won with him? Nothing. Yeah. So for me, as much as we can knock and laugh at Kai Havertz, I actually do rate him. I think he's a good player. All right, but what I will say is, at least he actually won a Champions League, and he scored the most important goal for us to win the Champions League for the second time. That's how I look at it, bro. In that kind of like way on Kai Havertz. That's why I got nothing bad to say against Kai Havertz for that reason, Stephen. To be honest with you, I know a lot of fans did, but I just remember what he did for us, and the 3 plays that scored that actually got us those goals. It was a combination of the players no longer with us: Mount, Werner, Havertz. That's how I look at the situation, bro. And they were all supposed to be all flops at our football club. So, in that way, I look at it that way.
Fairs.
Yeah, I mean, if like I was going to say, if you look at the business point of view of this, it's very good for Chelsea. But as a player, individual player, I don't think it's the best move for Kepa Arrizabalaga. And thank you very much, Emmanuel. Emmanuel, big up to you, Emmanuel. And don't forget to smash the like button. Emmanuel, if you're asking of latest players that latest update besides the Dilap, yeah, we got a lot of news on our platform today. A lot of updates from Victor Osimhen all the way down to Hugo Ekitike report coming in. Said I have been told, that is Fabrizio Romano. He said he has been told that there is no concrete negotiation between Chelsea and Frankfurt for Ekitike. Only a phone call 2 days ago to ask about the price, which is 100 million. Let's wait until later in the window. Maybe I gave these as 35% chance as it stands right now, reported by Fabrizio Romano. Also, another one is it's not about AC Milan rejecting or accepting bids right now. It's time to talk between the club Chelsea. The club Chelsea wants a solution by Tuesday night, or they can continue with their keeper, or maybe go for a different new target. That's also reported by Fabrizio Romano. That's related to Matt Neal over here. And also breaking news as it comes in earlier today. This one is being shared by my brother here, DJ Sav. It says Victor Osimhen has turned down Al Hilal travel. He traveled and medical were scheduled to complete the deal in time for the club World Cup, and 75 million package in place with Napoli. However, Victor Osimhen has formally rejected Al Hilal offer as it stands now. And also on the screen, as we did talk about Arsenal to sign Kepa Arrizabalaga from Chelsea, deal in process of being finalized after 30 years Spanish goalkeeper agreed to join AFC. That is AFC is Arsenal Football Club. Fight for his place, 5 million release clause, and Chelsea FC to get from Chelsea FC contract need activating, reported by the Athletic. So Jamie Gittens, Chelsea is on 8 as it stands right now. Talk between Borussia Dortmund and the football club. Talks are continuing today. A new bid is coming with add-on personal terms done. So Gittens looks like it's a deal done at this moment in time. So if Emmanuel, if you're joining us, and Samuel, if you're joining us at this the latest update on Chelsea FC. Big up to everyone spending time with us here. We're streaming live on 2 platforms, X and YouTube. So if an X or you're watching us on YouTube and you haven't subscribed to this platform, I'll say, what are you waiting for? Like, comment, and subscribe. Do that and smash the like button. Yes. Comment and subscribe. Keep your bell notification icon active at all times so you don't miss anything from these wonderful platforms. That gives you incredible news from right sources that you cannot I would say you can rely on. So yeah, we have DJ, we have Steven also with us here, people that know football. That's what we have on our platform. So Samuel, big up to you. Big up, bro. Big up to Chelsea. Thank you very much. Keep your comments coming. Keep your questions also coming in the comment section. Let us know what your thoughts are on these latest news. Do you think Chelsea can get a deal done with Hugo Ekitike? From what I'm hearing right now, it doesn't look like it can be done by Tuesday. And remember, the first transfer window deadline day shuts down on Tuesday evening UK time, I think at 7 p.m. And probably if somewhere in Africa, depending on the time, it may be around 6 p.m. for you. But on Tuesday, we will do 5 hours of live streaming. Yes, we'll be here for probably 2 hours on the prior to the window shuts down, and 2 hours to listen to deal sheet. When they talk about deal sheet, there are deals that has been put in before the window shuts, so you have to give them time for them to complete these deals. So we'll still be live here 2 hours into it after the window shut, so we can give you all the latest updates, those players that came in and players that went out came in, and those that went out to the football club, from Chelsea to the other relegation team. Yes, we'll give you everything in the Premier League. That's what we are looking at, and other big names out there in terms of in Europe. So we will look at those names, teams and clubs, names of players going in and out of football clubs. So we'll be here for we'll be very busy on Tuesday. So stick with us. Do not go anywhere. My name's Nate Zion. All right, so we're done. For now, we're not done for the show, but we're talking about more on. We've talked about Mark Minio. We've talked about Gittens. We are talking about Kepa Arrizabalaga, and you had DJ's opinion on Kepa, the goalkeeper himself, on our screen. So yeah, Kepa, he's here with us. A goalkeeper of, he's right now he's at AFC Bournemouth. Bournemouth #1 goalkeeper. He's done a very good job, like DJ said, and he wants to go to Arsenal and be a second fiddle to David Raya, or maybe fight for a better position. I don't think he's going to be better than David Raya. Big up to you, Makim. Big up to you, Makim. And Makim said big up to you, Nee, and the panel, everyone. Yeah, big up to you too, Makim. I hope your Sunday is going on smoothly. But yeah, Kepa Arrizabalaga, to me, I rated him much better because of how football has changed. Playing out with his foot, distributing passes, it's been very good. But penalties also, I can give him credit for that. I'll give him 70 out of 10 or 7 out of 10. 70 out of 100 or 7 out of 10 in terms of penalty shoot. Very athleticism, very good, but he has a problem with stop shot, long range in terms of stopping those balls has been difficult. But then I'll forget about that. Good in the Premier League with AFC Bournemouth, and look at where they are. Want to go to Arsenal. To me, in a business point of view, as a Chelsea fan, it's a good deal. 5 million is what he has left on the books. 5 million, we can get that from Arsenal Football Club. Let him go. Bournemouth can find a different goalkeeper. He's not even needed at Chelsea in the first place. Chelsea are even trying to get rid of Sanchez. They have top goalkeepers like Petrovic and Georgie Petrovic, right? No,
you got Petrovic, Jorgensen, Penders,
Mike Penders.
Mike Penders, Bettinelli, who's not really up there, I'd say, and obviously let's not forget Slanina as well.
Slanina's probably getting sold.
Yeah, he's going to get sold as well.
So yeah, there are a lot of goalkeepers there right now that Chelsea wouldn't need Kepa Arrizabalaga. But anyway, I wish him the best of luck. He'd go to Arsenal, help Arsenal out. If they can win trophy, that is fine. If they can't win, it's all up to Kepa Arrizabalaga. Let's get 5 million on our books. Steven, anyone want to add to it? Kepa Arrizabalaga?
No. Good riddance to the guy. See you later. You've conceded a lot of long shots, so let's hope if you're an Arsenal fan, you best hope that how could I put this? You best hope that what's going to happen is that he doesn't have to play in goal, because if he does, everyone's got to have pot shots from about 30 yards.
Yeah, I mean, and just going on for what Stephen is saying, Nee, I mean, it's let's be real here, guys. Right? It's such an easy team talk to have in it before a match against Kepa Arrizabalaga, because the first thing the manager's going to say, just take long shots. That's the team talk, and you'll score.
Take a long shot and you score.
That's it. That's the team talk for every team that's playing. Do you know what I mean? Starts again. Forget about tactics. Forget anything else. When you get an opportunity, just shoot from distance. You're going to hit them 9 out of 10 times. You're going to bang the back of the net. Easy team talk, man. Easy team talk.
We have some breaking news right now. We have some breaking news at this moment. Breaking news report coming in. Report coming in right now saying that Lewandowski has announced on Instagram that he won't play for Poland national team again unless there is a change in the current coach. and management. So that's a big statement. Stephen, thank you for sharing that with us right now on the screen. Big statement, isn't it? What's going on with Poland and the national team? If Almighty Lewandowski is opting out, it means that there should be a change.
Yeah. I mean, I've got some news here as well for you, Neil. I don't know if it's breaking, but Top Skill, I don't know how reliable this guy is. Top Skill Sports UK are just basically 13 minutes ago, he just basically said Mike Manigan will be a Chelsea player soon, just a matter of time, and everything has been done and sealed. Personal, never an issue, as the player only wanted Stamford Bridge move, 5+ 1 year contract for the French international. I'll send that to you right now, bro.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, DJ. Guys, if you're listening and watching live, whichever way you're listening or watching us, remember, be part of our ongoing, members of this platform. Latest news coming from Robert Lewandowski wanted a change at the Polish national team, else he won't be part of it. All set and done. And we'll be moving on from Kepa Arrizabalaga, and next we'll be talking about Hugo Ekitike, latest development from Hugo Ekitike. Keep it coming, and big up to you, Camanyo. I'm sure that's the name, Camanyo. Osbet, Camanyo Osbet said, big up to you, Camanyo Osbet, joining us here on the show. First time on the show, I'm very, very sure. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this platform. Camanyo Osbet says, I want to know Don Deal's transfer for Chelsea at this moment. Stick with us more, because I just repeated myself. I'm going to repeat myself. I'll give you a little summary. I'll summarize what I said earlier on. Stick with us. We all know Delap has been done. Delap deal is done. Also, looks like Jamie Gittens, who was on my screen a few minutes ago. Jamie Gittens, the deal also will be done here soon. So, the guy in blue deal will be done here soon. So Jamie Gittens deal looks like it's done. We might hear it. Here we go, either tomorrow or by Tuesday. So stick with us on this platform, giving you updates each and every day. And also Kepa Arrizabalaga on the screens. Chelsea's goalkeeper, who's on loan to AFC Bournemouth, wanted to move to join Arsenal Football Club to fight for a position with maybe fight for a third choice position with David Raya. Whether he can do it, I don't know. But then when that gets done, Chelsea get 5 million on the books from these goalkeeper. So that's the latest updates on it. Victor Osimhen also rejected Al Hilal for now. So that's what we have here. Kamanya, thank you very much for joining us on the show today. All right, DJ, did you send it? I'm not sure DJ can hear me. DJ, were you able to send it?
Yeah, sorry, bro. I'm sending it to you right now. Sorry, man. It has not got to you yet. I'll send it to you right now. Hold on.
No problem. All right, so guys, Nizam here. Stephen G is here with us, and DJ Sav also here with us. Here, Stephen, if you have any information you want to share, you can go for it, sir.
Sent it, bro. Sent it.
Thank you very much.
Nothing else to add.
On Kepa Arrizabalaga. Okay, Steven says he's got nothing to add on Kepa Arrizabalaga. We'll be going. The next one we'll be talking about is Hugo Ekitike. At this moment, Hugo Ekitike. There's more development news on Hugo right now. So, guys, stick with us. Do not go anywhere. Ekitike is next on our show to talk about. So, I know you guys want to hear a second striker that Chelsea has been heavily linked with and is likely to join the football club. But there are some ups and downs. Stick with us. We'll be right back. Yes, thank you guys. Thank you very much for sticking with us. So we are back again, and we'll be discussing the man on our screen. Hugo Ekitike is the guy on our screen right now. We'll be discussing him. And Stephen, what's the latest development on him, Stephen G?
On which one, Ekitike?
Yes, sir. Ekitike.
The latest on him is that it doesn't look like a deal's gonna happen before what's it called? It looks like it's not going to happen before Tuesday.
What percentage or ratio did Fabrizio Romano give to this deal?
35%, I think he said.
Very low.
Hang on, it looks like we've got another one.
All right, so I'll let you share it. Guys, keep the comment coming.
It's
Like I told you,
Gittens. It's on Gittens.
It's on Gittens. So let me put him on the
It's
screen.
from Romano again.
All right, go for it, sir.
So it says Chelsea are really trying to push for Gittens in the next few hours. He's very highly rated by Chelsea's board. And this is the interesting bit. He can reveal today Chelsea had a verbal bid rejected in January for Gittens. So Chelsea tried to sign Gittens in January and had an offer rejected in January for Gittens. So there is interest that's there longer than just this window.
Exactly. Guys, like I said, after we told you all this, we will give you credible update from credible sources. We have just a few that we can mention here. Fabrizio and David Ornstein, it's a few of them, but we have more that we cannot reveal them here, because if we do that, then everybody will be getting to our sources where they are coming from. Sometimes you could hear something from here on this platform and you be like, okay, I heard it from Blueclouds media platform.
Mm-hmm. Also,
if it happens, then you trust our sources also. Go ahead, Steven.
Another one from Romano. This one's on Mike Minan. He says that Maresca always watches Italian football and really appreciates Mike Minan.
Exactly. So that looks like a deal. Maresca. It looks like a Steven and DJ. It looks like is a manager pushing for this deal to be done more than the football club.
Yeah, it's nice to see as well, because we've been asking them to back the manager, and it looks like we might actually be getting that. So it's refreshing that they're actually looking to do that. Look, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. Maresca was wrong, yeah? But if it works out, then good on the board for actually backing the manager and getting who he wants, and it would have proved right to back him, if that makes sense.
And I think also, and I think adding to
There's
that,
now another one. Sorry to cut you off. There's now another one from him on Ekatike saying it'd be impossible for Chelsea to sign him ahead of the Tuesday deadline.
So,
guys,
this is from Fabrizio. Is this from Fabrizio Romani? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just gonna say. Okay, yeah, I was just gonna say, going back to what Stephen was just saying, bro. I think the fact that these two stooges have taken a stepwards backwards as well, and letting Joe Shields deal with all the transfers with Maresca, I think is helping the situation out as well. Because I think all these deals that have been done thus far have been with Joe Shields. And I think Joe Shields is the one that's got this deal for, obviously, Liam Delap. I think he's the one that's involved in the Ikikite deal as well. I also think he's also involved with the
I don't know if he's
Magnon
in
deal.
on the Ekatike one.
But it's good to see, though, I'm saying, bro, that he's actually, it's Joe Shields who's getting more involved in things, and and these two idiots are taking a stepwards back, because they're the ones that they go in with these offers. I think, and you'll notice that we're not paying heavy, stupid prices as well. Mm-hmm. I think the Ekikite deal, I've got a feeling that Igbali is going to get involved in this deal, bro, if they really want the player.
I think this is going to be one of the ones that's going to happen after this window shuts. So,
yeah,
if I remember rightly from the rules that we put up the other day for the squads, you're allowed to register two new players for the knockout stages between, I think it's the 27th of June and 22nd of July. You're allowed to register two new players there that you could assign, that you have signed in the second window, so that they're registered for the knockout phase. So right? Is with UEFA, you have your group stage or now league phase squad, yeah? And then before the knockouts, you're allowed to make, I think it's 3 changes. So it's only one difference in change. As in, with UEFA, you're allowed to make 3 before the knockouts. With the Club World Cup, you're allowed to make 2 before the knockouts. So I think what's going to happen is everyone knows that the Club World Cup teams want to get their business done. So a lot of the players are going to be more expensive. Whereas once that first window shuts, then potentially those prices are going to drop because teams aren't as desperate to get players in immediately, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So that price for Ekitike might drop a few million.
Hopefully it does. Hopefully it does. Big up to you, Kim Soul. Kim Papa Soul. King Soul in the building. Big up to King Soul. Yeah, big up to King Soul. Guys, it's enough, man. It's just King Soul. It's just King Soul. All right, King Soul, big up to you. And then we have who do you have in the studio right now? Says the Truth 888. Big up to you, man, for joining us here. Yeah, that's the man. I hope he has all the truth in his fingers. He will spit everything out for us. So why go for Ekitike when Osman is available for cheaper? He said
he's literally not available for cheaper.
What is he putting his faith on right now? Something to think about. Okay, Victor Osimhen is never gonna take a pay cut. Victor Osimhen will not take a pay cut.
Lee, can I just put it in a simpler way quickly?
Okay, go for it. Then before I come in.
So, in the simplest way I could possibly put it, he's not gonna be cheaper. Here's why. Yes, the transfer fee is about 20 to 30 million cheaper on paper. Yeah. But his wages are already significantly higher, and he's not gonna take a cut. I think I saw somewhere that this is the 5th offer that Al Hilal would put to him on personal terms. Yeah. Now, if he really didn't want to go to Saudi, they would have done what they done with Bruno. It would be obvious that he don't want to go there. They would have moved on. You don't make 5 offers if you haven't got some level of encouragement that a player will want to go there. He's just rejected about 757,000 a week. Yeah. Apparently, he asked for more money and they gave him more money, and then he's rejected it again. And I say to you that it seems like, at least for a part of it, that some of what Chelsea are doing is they're looking at players a bit like how they look at it in like NFL before a draft or NBA before a draft, where they speak to people, they get to know the player, what's their attitude like, are they a good fit personality-wise, yeah? I think Chelsea are doing that. I think a lot of teams do that more in football, as in actual football, not American football. I think a lot more teams do that nowadays because obviously you don't want to have any issues because the players are an asset. They're an investment that you make. Yeah. So you don't want a player to make a huge mess up. Yeah. And then it costs you significant money. Right. So, for example, right, I think that's why Chelsea aren't going for Osimhen. It's like, it looks like he's very money-driven, especially if he's saying to the Saudis he wants more money, and even they got annoyed, but then they went back in with another offer, now he's rejected them again, yeah? He seems very money-driven. So, if he's as money-driven as it seems, it's not worth the risk. Because what if he gets his money that he wants, yeah? And then he comes in, he doesn't perform. You've got Romelu Lukaku 2.0, a player who's probably not performing, maybe not even motivated to perform because they're getting their money, yeah? And then you can't shift them because no one to pay the wages. There you go.
That's that makes a lot of sense. What would you go ahead, DJ? Go ahead.
To be fair to this whole Osimhen deal, people can talk about it being money and and he's too money driven or whatever it might be. But this guy, I don't know if you know, I sent the link. I sent it to Nee, but this guy knows Osimhen very, very well. And to be fair, he did say from the very beginning he's not going to go Al Hilal, and he stuck by it. And to be honest with you, this guy's name is by the name of Butchie Laba, who knows him very well. And he says he's not going to make the move to Al Hilal because he wants to stay in Europe.
Oh, is this the guy that Romano didn't credit earlier today?
Yeah, this guy's known Osimhen for years. And to be fair to this guy, he said it from day one when the saga was going on last season about Osimhen. He is not going to go to a Saudi league, not now in his career. And to be fair, this guy's been spot on from the beginning. And that is why I can't always say it's about money, because if it was always about money with Victor Osimhen, the guy would have gone last season. He would have gone there. He would have gone this season. I'm not saying the deal cannot still happen, but from you're looking at all angles to right now coming out about Victor Osimhen, he clearly doesn't want to go there. So I can't put it down as a money thing. The only thing he's going to get now is he may have to take a wage cut to get a move into you, because no big European club, whether you're in Spain, England, Italy, Germany, wherever it might be, Turkey, you're not going to put that kind of money on the table for him. So he may actually look on it now and say, you know what, maybe he might take a wage cut. Okay, and if he does, I will not stop. I would say I'll bring him to Chelsea. I will still bring him to Chelsea, and I'll sell Jackson. Simple. If you bring him in, sell Jackson. That's an easy done deal, because Jackson's not going to stick around if Victor Osimhen comes in there.
Is it a similar issue related to Gyökeres? Because I know some of the viewers are asking, go and sign. Why wouldn't Chelsea sign Gyökeres? What would be the things holding up for Chelsea not signing Gyökeres? You can come with DJ and see.
Yes, 2-2, mate. Well done, Bruno Fernandes. 2-2, bruv. 2-2.
Bruno Fernandes.
Is it offside? Oh no, it's offside. We're 2-1 down in this game. Yeah, damn it, man. Sorry, I got a bit excited there. Sorry.
Yeah,
but he's been leveled it up for us. Yeah, I mean, listen. Victor Gyökeres is another example here, Chris. Right? Yeah, because I heard now that Al Hilal are now trying to gasump United for Gyökeres' deal, right? But he's come out and says he doesn't want to go there either. So it's not always about money for these players. I think they want to go to the right club, and and I think a lot of them. A lot of them, like Gyökeres has now proved. I think Victor Osimhen has now proved it. It's not always about the money, and I think if Gyökeres ends up going to United and he's gonna turn over a massive money move to Al Hilal, okay, and he still goes to United, then you've got to give credit where credit is due to the player. And doesn't mean he's got no ambition. It just means that they want to see themselves playing in Europe with a manager he knows very well in terms of Amorim. Even though I think it's probably a bad move for him, because I think he deserves to be playing Champions League football, especially at the age of 27. So for me, he's got whether that deal happens still to United. Who knows, guys? Gyökeres might end up being a Chelsea player still, if we can't get this Ikikite deal done.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Don't rule anything out. That's what I'm saying. You should never rule anything out, and don't always blame these players saying they're mercenaries yet, because I don't believe it's always true the case. And I think Osimhen has proved that now, that he doesn't care about the money, because he could have gone to Al Hilal and earned a big lot of money, but he's turned the move down.
Take a cut then, because you're not going to get a move for the money that you're on. So
he may end up doing it, bro.
So it is money.
I don't know, bro. He might, because Al Hilal were offering the same money.
Just quickly, Romano's spoken on Santos as well now.
Yeah.
Santos, okay.
Saying that there's lots of clubs that are trying to sign him, but Chelsea are planning with him, and Santos wants to stay.
He's part of the future plans. Absolutely. I'll let you come here in a second. David, thank you very much, David. So let's let Gittens, as he is a good player. One more right winger too. Then Chelsea World Cup. What is it? Chelsea World Cup is good to go. Okay, the Club World Cup will be good to go from David. Thank you very much, Davido, for your comment. Keep it coming. Then our brother here said that Osimhen, Victor Osimhen, is a childhood Chelsea fan. I think if we can match his current wages, he will come back. He will come, but the wage structure is messing everything up for us. I don't think so.
At the moment, he must be on 300 or more, right?
Yeah, he's making 300 and more, I think 1,000 a week. And if he comes to the football clubs, what Chelsea is saying, Chelsea's not saying it's not going to pay those money to you as a player. They want you to earn their money on the pitch when you join them. For example, Palmer, Jackson, they were making less. Now they've all got pay increase or wage increase because of the performance of last season.
And Chelsea also talking to Caicedo about an extension as well.
There you go. You'll get it when you put in the shift on the pitch. Caicedo has been good for Chelsea. Go ahead, DJ.
Just some other news for you guys. Again, by Fabrizio
funny
Romano.
that just as I say it, there's one about the Caicedo contract from Romano.
Yeah, there's one also here saying that Chelsea followed Franco Mastertanano, but they saw him as a similar profile to Cole Palmer. They also have Estava, and they did not want to spend this type of money on a player in similar positions. That's just also come out just now as well. So the guy that's joining Real Madrid, Chelsea were looking at him. Yeah. Chelsea were looking at him as well, but because he's similar to Cole Palmer, they're not going to get him. They never decide to go ahead and go in for him.
Wait, what's happened to Paul Winstanley and Lawrence Stewart? This isn't the same people. I'm telling you now.
I love it. I love it.
Joe Shields has kidnapped them and locked them in a room and taken over. Just quickly, the Caicedo one was Chelsea have a feeling that many top clubs are watching Caicedo's progress, so they're going to prepare a new contract to be presented in the next few months where he is likely to sign. Yeah. And then Santos one was several clubs are trying to sign Santos and make a deal happen, but Chelsea are planning with the player and Santos also wants to stay.
Yeah, so some other news for you guys.
You want Caicedo and Santos backed up because they ain't leaving.
They ain't going nowhere. We knew that. We knew that from the beginning, didn't we, Stephen?
Yeah, but it's also nice to have that assurance of.
I think from last season that we knew Sanchez was. What's his name again? Santos. Yes, Santos was going to retain and be part of the ongoing project because he's still young, and I think one of the best players in the French league, the Ligue 1 last season. I'll say if you talk about, I'll include all the attacking players, defending players, top players in the French league, 1 to 5. You cannot say without saying Strasbourg, DM, Andrew Santos.
12 goals he scored, bro. I mean, that's not a bad return, is it? For someone who's coming from midfield.
From a DM, man.
I mean, that's excellent. Just one other breaking news for you guys. Mamadou Sarr will travel to Chelsea tomorrow.
The Strasbourg centre back that we've got,
Yeah, he's going to be travelling tomorrow to Chelsea to complete his move. This will allow him to play in the FIFA World Cup.
Club World Cup.
Yeah, Club World Cup. Yeah,
that's such a mouthful to say as well.
Is he the under 17 player Chelsea signed 2 seasons ago when they brought in Kendrick Perez? Is he
no, they got him.
No, they got him within this year.
It was this year.
Okay. I'm talking about
L'Equipe are now reporting on Mike Maignan as well, saying Allegri tries to convince Mike Maignan, but he has made it clear he wants to go to Chelsea and has said to his management he will run out his contract if he doesn't move this summer.
You know what, Stephen?
Hey,
bro, what's going to happen?
I'm going for free.
Do you know what, bro? Because we know in January the guy can sign a pre-agreement with anybody in January, mate.
It's true. But also, do you know what I think is part of the reason why it's moving so slow? Because they've been playing in Nations League and they played the Nations League third place playoff earlier today. So now we have this evening, then Monday, and then obviously Tuesday up to 7 p.m, maybe 9 p.m. if we have to put in a deal sheet to get it done. So now I think that's really going to accelerate.
I'm seeing something I think is about hours ago from Ben Jacob related to Christopher Nkunku, as he said, they still retain an interest.
I still have interest.
Yeah, Christopher Nkunku might join Bayern Munich if Bayern Munich, I think, what's his name, Visa Company, still rate him high. So very interesting. Happy days, isn't it? Happy days, guys. So don't forget to like and comment and subscribe to this channel if you're new joining us on this platform. A lot of you have subscribed to this platform just in the past week or two, and it's very, very encouraging. It's one of the fastest growing YouTube channels, but the channel has been there for a long time. I have to check and see when I can celebrate anniversary for these channel and when it was being established. But we've gone through the hard way to get this job done. So the best way you at home or in your office or wherever you are, your church this Sunday, maybe somebody's at evening church or afternoon church. Don't forget to support this channel. We're just liking it and even sharing it on any other platform you find yourself, whether Facebook or WhatsApp or X or wherever. You can share our show so people can join. But I'm also loving
Smash that like button.
I'm loving the comments and then questions coming from you guys. Yeah, very, very interesting. You guys are doing a very good job. Keep it coming. And more from our brother here, The Truth, 888. Yeah, I remember him. And also, more also from Kamenya, Osbet. Also, Kim So is right there watching live. There's somewhere in Emmanuel. Also, Nehemiah, big up to you, Nehemiah, and everyone that have joined the show since we started. It's about an hour 42 seconds in our live stream right now. I'm streaming live from Michigan. Yes, MI to be precise, in the States. So we have our panel members in the UK joining us here. We have DJ Saf, who's a legend to this football club, and then so Chelsea Football Club, not a player but a top supporter. And Stephen G, also pundit and co-host for the show. They know their football very, very well, and also giving you accredited sources that you will trust in. We're now coming over here to waffle syrup and would I say, waffle syrup over here, man. We're giving you good updates and sources from our platform. Fabricio, we take it from there. Einstein, we take it from there. The others, we'll keep it in our pocket. We'll give it to you when needed. All right, so thank you very much. Like I said, more news coming from Chelsea FC, and I'm not sure if the French Open is done. Is it done or not?
French Open's done. Alcaraz won.
Alcaraz won it. Incredible.
Yeah.
Novak Djokovic was beaten in the semis yesterday, so Alcaraz have taken it. The guy, another face of tennis football. When Novak Djokovic fades out, it will be Alcaraz reigning for it, but there should be someone else to compete with him. We've seen that back in the days, the likes of Andrew Agassi, Pete Sampras, and the rest, and we saw Roger Federer also coming in, fighting off with what's the Spaniard guy, and also Roger Federer, Djokovic, and Rafael Nadal did it many times until when they're about to retire, we saw this new phase, Alcaraz. But Alcaraz will dominate the sport for a while. All right, sir, let's go. Steven.
Just quickly, so all this stuff from Romano is coming from one of his Here We Go podcasts, but it's a Chelsea only one that he's done. So it's only Chelsea news he's done on this one. So I'm going to send you the link to his tweet, and then you can get to the YouTube video for later.
It'll be nice if I can play it, but I don't know if YouTube is going to...
That's why I'm saying for later, because I don't trust YouTube.
Yeah, that's right. Sometimes just an audio, they could do something to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, guys,
here we go, guys.
Oh, it's just a video.
Yeah, it's a video of it.
Let's have a look. Go for it, man.
Yeah, I don't know if I can play it. I think he did talk about McNeil. He did talk about Benyo Gittens. Also talk about Ekiteke, 100 million price tag.
Santos.
And Kunku leaves Caicedo to receive
man.
new
What can
deal.
you say?
Yeah,
Ronaldo. Sorry,
is it
2-2? Ronaldo had to be, didn't it?
Ronaldo, man, this guy would never grow old. Ronaldo.
How old is he going to be when he retires? Do you think?
Probably 45. He's thinking of 45.
You know this guy? Yeah, he's 45. He's already bought a club in the club he's currently playing. But I do believe he's got half a stake in that football club as well. So it looks like he's going to be buying a football club. Yeah, he's not going to be managing. He just wants to own a football club like David Beckham. I think Lionel Messi's done the same thing as well.
I don't get it.
I don't know, bro. I don't know why. It'd be nice to even come and buy a club in Portugal. I'd love to come and buy a club in Portugal, but whether that will happen is I don't know. He may decide to do that. I mean, I did hear that there was some news coming out from Portugal
Yeah.
that his son Ronaldo Jr.
Cristiano Jr.
could be coming to Chelsea as under 14. Could be joining our young. There's interest from Chelsea in him. Which I tell you what, bro.
So
I
what
wouldn't
you're
say no to
saying,
that.
right? I don't pay attention to those age groups, obviously, yeah. But what I'm saying is,
No.
you could have
He comes in.
both Thiago Silva's kids, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
and Cristiano Ronaldo's son at
Yeah.
Chelsea
Can you imagine that?
in
Imagine
the
that, bro.
youth academy.
Can you imagine that? If that was to happen.
Do you know what? If he's to
Cristiano
buy a
Ronaldo.
stake in the Portuguese club, we all agree it's got to be Sporting, right?
Yeah, 100%. It's his old club, isn't it?
Yeah.
But listen, I don't know how true it is, bro. I don't know how true it is, though, Stephen. Yeah, so I've just heard
I wouldn't
reports in
read anything
Portugal,
into
that's
it.
all. Yeah,
I
it's
read
reports in
something. I
Portugal.
read some things related to Cristiano Ronaldo on what he wants to achieve before he hang his boots. I think he wants to have internationally club record. He wants to set up a club record, international record, where it would take years and years before someone can break it. The number of goals scored, the number of games played, and the oldest player to play to make that record. Similar thing to club record. He wants to do that before he hang his boot, and he looks like he's got the energy, still doing it. I don't see anything slowing him down right now. Injury wise, he's well managed. He doesn't get that much injured. He's very healthy. Eats the right food, does the right exercise. I don't know what's there to stop Cristiano Ronaldo. He doesn't look like he's slowing down. If you take him out of the football club, it looks like you're even hurting the club or hurting the team. He's doing well, club and country. So I don't know. It will take him a while to hang his boots.
You see, just as I was telling you guys, right? Yeah, and I was telling you about this guy, Butchi Laba, the guy who knows Victor Osimhen.
Yeah.
So got some news here saying that Butchi Laba is basically saying Victor Osimhen rejected Al Hilal's fifth offer. It's not about money. He wants to stay in Europe. And I told you, he knows the guy very well. So I can believe that story. I'll send that to you right now. Hold on, bro.
I always say this on my platform that in every rumor there is a little bit of truth. That I believe
you don't get to 5 offers without a person that doesn't want to join telling you to beep off. I'm not coming.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. That there's a little bit of truth of him joining the Saudi club. Either the money they're asking for is not enough. Maybe he was thinking he could get a Ronaldo money, N'Golo Conte's money, or maybe the Ivan Toney money, or maybe the Bruno Fernandes money making, what was it? Is it 700,000 a week? Maybe that's what he was looking for.
He got offered more than that in the end. He got offered 757,000, if I remember rightly.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I can't. I mean. Listen, I know. I get what you guys. Listen, I'm trying to make a what do you call it here because I don't believe. Yeah, you know, he would have made this move to Saudi last season. Let's be real here, right? He would have done it last season. Yeah, and he didn't.
You could be right. Yeah, you could be right.
Yeah, I mean, this season again, there's talk of him going. He's now completely rejected that again. So I can't always believe that every player is motivated by money. I'm sorry, I don't. This guy's too good. This guy's too good for me personally, right? Yeah, to be thinking about
pricing himself out and moves, DJ.
I get he's pricing himself out.
Pricing himself out, and that's on him.
He is, bruv. He is, and that's probably. And this is where I'll say to you, where he will probably need to take a pay cut. And let's say his agent needs to advise him and tell him, look, if you're not going to go for the big money, because I've got you these big money moves to to Saudi, you've turned them down. Clearly, you don't care about the money situation. Obviously, because even I've got you the biggest wage around, and you still don't want to go. Then maybe what you've got to do is, if you want to stay in Europe, then you've got to take a wage cut. Because let's be real, not one club, including Real Madrid or Barcelona or Manchester City, I'll put them in there, are not going to pay you that kind of money that you want. It's as simple as that. I mean, what? I think the highest paid player at Manchester City is Erling Haaland. What, 500,000 a week? Something like that.
Yeah, Haaland make 500,000 a week.
So there's no way he's going to beat those wages, right? So he's going to have to take a wage cut, and I think he will do that eventually.
Yep.
But again, it depends on what club's going to go for. And this is why I keep saying, if he can take a wage cut, guys, right? I'll ask you this up right now. If he does take a wage cut, would you guys take Osimhen to Chelsea?
If he take a wage cut,
yeah. Which means, and that could also mean they sell Jackson. That's what's going to happen. Jackson is not going to stick around if Victor Osimhen comes out player. That's a guarantee. He'll go. Because there's no way he's going to get past Victor Osman in that team, or even Dalat. I don't personally think.
What I would think is they'll use Jackson as squad. What do you call it? Squad player. Squad player.
Yeah.
The reason why I want to keep Jackson is the guy has to understand the English game. Although to me, I will not use Jackson as a striker. Like I said, I'll play him on the wings, whether left or right. Good. Yeah. I'll keep him in the team and look at the bench. Those that I think that I can let go and keep Jackson, I'll do that. At least we need 2 players on each position, don't we? For next year's competition.
But then if you get Gittens, then what are you going to do with him? Because Gittens is not going to sit on the bench, is he?
Gittens have
but the thing is, it depends who you bring in. It depends who you bring in. Because Chelsea are going to need 2 wide players because you've lost Sancho, Mudryk, we don't know what's going on there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When I say we lost Sancho, what I actually mean is we sent him back to Man U because he's a fraud. See you later.
Yeah, we got the 5 million back anyway for the Kepa selling anyway.
Yeah, but we also got about 5 million for the Disasi loan and 5 million for Vega loan, roughly give or take as well. So
yeah.
So Chelsea selling Vega. I mean, we have to do sell and keep. Who to sell and keep? We have to find that content and put it. I think after the Champions League, we have to. After the window close. Sorry, after the window closing, we can do that.
He's back for the club. He's back for that trophy, isn't he? Vega's back in the squad, isn't he, for the Club World Cup?
I don't think he'll be in the squad for it.
No. Okay. I thought he was back for it. I don't know why. I thought there was a report coming out saying he's going to come back.
Club. I don't think he'll be in the squad.
In the squad. Yeah.
Especially because it seems very much like he burnt his bridges with how things went in January.
Yeah, it's true. Very true.
He didn't help himself at all. But we should be able to get good money for him.
Some bad relationship over there. All right, so guys, we are still on. We're talking updates on Marc Mignon. Looks like Marc Mignon deal is done. It could be here we go soon. And also Jimmy Gittens deal can be done by tomorrow, Monday. And Monday will be here live. Like I said, guys, we'll be here 5 hours on transfer deadline day, which is on Tuesday. Yes, the window will be slam shut on, I think, 7 p.m. UK time. But we will try and put 5 hours into it, 3 hours into before the window closes, and 2 hours into after the window slam shut. So we'll be here for 5 hours on Tuesday evening. So don't go anywhere. Stick with us and subscribe to your channel. Keep your bell notification active at all times so you don't mix anything from these wonderful guys and wonderful channel. Exactly. So yeah, more from Chelsea. Any more update? We've given you more news on Marc Mignon and everything. So yeah, Mr. Ryan, how are you? Ryan, how you doing? Says Mets is so okay. All right. Florian Wirtz, from what I'm seeing, did you share something with me about Florian Wirtz? That today's game, I think earlier game, Malo Gusto really pocket Florian Wirtz. He gave no chance. And Liverpool still haven't done a deal yet. 100 million. I told DJ that I don't think that Ekiteke will make his move to Liverpool because Liverpool are going to end up spending 200 million on 2 players. That's a ridiculous amount of money to spend on 2 players. Ekiteke, 100 million. Florian Wirtz, 100 million. And those players will probably be high wages. Florian Wirtz, definitely nothing less than 250. Ekiteke, I'm not so sure. But Ekiteke to Chelsea, he's not going to make 250. Maybe 150. He ends wage increase when he put in the shift on the pitch. That's what Chelsea's about. And I think that's a fair idea of it's just like when you're in your workplace. The hard work you put in, when the company recognize it and appreciate it, they'll increase your wages one day. DJ.
They would do.
Yeah.
They would do. For sure.
All right.
I'll be real with you guys. I mean, I just saw some news now coming out again from Fabrizio that Chelsea will not get to keep the deal with Ekiteke. Will not go for 100. He's not going to go for 100 million. I'll be honest with you guys. I don't think this deal is going to happen at all.
I think it happened in the second window, maybe not this one though.
Because they've already. Think of all these though, guys. They've already signed their replacement. This is apparently I heard. They've signed a replacement. Yeah.
Yeah. Something. Mango, Mango. Some African
Like
name.
they've signed. Yeah. They've signed a replacement already. For so it looks like this. It looks like they're expecting this to happen but if they're expecting that they're going to get the money they're asking for him, they can forget it because it ain't going to happen. No club is going to put that kind of money down. I think
It's nice that we're not being bullied into deals as well.
Yeah. 100%, bro.
People going, oh, just pay the money for Mike Maignan. Like, people don't understand that negotiation tactics are a thing. My understanding, and I always say this at times, I cannot reveal where I got this from, but my understanding is, you know, that 8 million bit?
Yeah.
That came from the AC Milan side, not from the Chelsea side.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
I am aware of this because of someone that I trust said that basically what happened was they spoke to somebody and they got told that essentially the part about the 8 million came from AC Milan's side and it's total basically it's total shite.
All right, I have a video to play, and it's coming from Germany. Let's see.
Just quickly, do you remember the referee Uriah Rennie?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, the referee. You remember the referee? The referee. I remember him
from recently. The one.
Yeah.
That was
I remember him. Well, he had a bald head. Well, not. But he had. What do you call? He was quite. His hair was quite short. Yeah, I remember him. Yeah.
Sheffield United had just put out a post on Twitter saying Sheffield United is saddened to learn of the passing of popular and trailblazing referee Uriah Rennie, thoughts with his friends and family at this time.
Oh, bad news.
Yeah, I remember him.
That only got posted 10 minutes ago.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. to him. Yeah. And also condolence to his family as well.
Yeah. Let me see if I can play this whilst we talk about him. Yeah, it's very, very sad news. But I want to love you forever. Thank you very much for joining us on the show today. She said big up to Nizam and everyone joining in the show today. I'm glad to see things are up and working again. Thank you very much. Yeah, I want to love you forever. The queen of the show, queen of the channel. Yes, thank you very much, my sister. Hope you're doing very well. And your kids are also doing wonderful. Much love to you and the family. All right. So this is what I was going to read. I was going to play from.
It is true. Chelsea is leading the race now for Eintracht Frankfurt strikers Hugo Ekitike. They are already in talks with the player side and soon can get serious.
All right. This video is all about Eintracht Frankfurt has replaced. That's why they're selling Hugo Ekitike. So let's go.
With Eintracht Frankfurt. Already, Liverpool was also interested, but the price tag is very high, and they also spent over 100 million euros for Florian Wirtz. And there's also Arsenal, but they are in talks with Sesko, Benjamin Sesko from Leipzig, so he is the main target. At the moment, it seems that Chelsea could make this deal. Eintracht Frankfurt already has a successor. They are talking with Jonathan Burkhardt of Mainz, so they're waiting now for the offer of Chelsea.
Thank you very much. So Jonathan Burkhardt is a player that is coming in to replace Hugo Ekitike. So Frankfurt, is it Frankfurt, right? Frankfurt, yeah. Frankfurt are willing to sell the player Ekitike. Yes, sir.
Just quickly, I've been telling you about that Longo guy who's been all over the Mike Maignan deal.
Yeah.
He's the guy that I tried to message. He didn't get back to me, but he's put out another one saying that. So this is in Italian, so I've had to translate it. Positive contacts between Milan and Chelsea for Maignan in the afternoon. So remember about 5-10 minutes ago, I said to you, I think it's moving slow because he's been playing in the Nations League.
Yeah.
Funny how this afternoon was the third place playoff, and now he's saying there's been positive contacts this afternoon. Almost like I predict these things, Nee. Crazy.
You've done, I think, 2 things you've said that have already come to pass. About 2 things.
What did I say? Go on. I don't even remember. I'm not even taking them. I actually don't remember.
you said three things that all about Manuel, that it will happen. That deal will happen. Chelsea will go in for the AC Milan, and it will happen. And it looks like we're there. We're there.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like it's going to happen.
Yeah. Just some other news for you guys. This is not involving Chelsea. This is by Sasha Tavalori. Manchester
He's
City
the
and
Belgian
Olympic.
journalist.
An Olympic Lyon are getting in touch today in order to find a deal for Ryan Zeki. Everything's done on the player side. Waiting for the green light to fly to England. 5 years contract ready. Next hours are expected to be decisive.
So basically the same as the Mike Maignan situation where the personal terms are all good. Same with Gittens as well. So Gittens, Ryan Cherky obviously to Man City, Gittens and Maignan to Chelsea. Seems like all three, the personal terms are fine. It's just negotiating the deals with the clubs now. I'm hoping that Tuesday's got to be quite busy, you know.
I was just thinking here, the funny thing is going to be, United thinking they've got this deal all but wrapped up for Brian Abumo. I've got this feeling Tottenham are going to, because of that deal, because Thomas Frank, who we think, I think we all know is going to be the next Spurs manager. I don't think that's going to be a secret. I don't think that's a secret anymore. But he's already apparently told.
Not at this point.
But I think, can you imagine that though, bro? United thinking they're getting all their targets and then Tottenham just come from nowhere and just grab their targets. But you know what, though, bro? I can't rely on that. I can't believe Daniel Levy will change his stance in terms of backing the manager. So I still think he'll be a Man United player. I just don't think he's going to be backed. Yeah.
Stephen, the player you're talking about, is it coming from River Plate? The Franco Mastantuno, whatever.
He's going to Real Madrid on like a 6-year deal.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just seeing more updates on him and his statistics and stuff like that. Looks like a cool player, very good player. He's got high ceilings. Okay. All right. What's here on Jadon Sancho? Dortmund have asked to be kept up to date with development on Jadon Sancho's future. Dortmund are one of the number of clubs in Europe and the Premier League interested in him. So Dortmund are still interested in Jadon Sancho. That's his level. Take him to the Bundesliga. It's his level. He might be better over there. So
we all know what that's linked to, though, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
You get him. We get Gittens. Everyone's happy, including Man U.
How is Man U happy?
Man U get Sancho out of the way.
Oh, yeah. They get him off the book, right?
Yeah. But I wonder if that end up being a loan or if it'll be a permanent. Because I don't know if Dortmund would be willing to pay his wages.
Dortmund. Oh, one minute.
Yeah, just to let you guys know, just on what I added earlier on, regarding Mamadou Sarr, the Chelsea transfer is expected to be made official this week. So that's going to be done as well this week before the Club World Cup.
Mamadou Sarr. All right.
Yeah, Mamadou Sarr, the centre back from Strasbourg.
All right. Yeah. Diamond said, "Top, you don't go live Sundays and live quickly." LOL. Yeah, DJ will tell you I don't stream on Sundays. This news was supposed to be aired out yesterday, and I have camera issues. The connecting thing that connects to my camera. I thought, where do I put the cable? It got broken, so I have to replace it and get this news out of the way today. For that matter, I didn't even go to church because I have to get this out before tomorrow because there will be other news and I don't have to power the news up, else I won't get anywhere. So yeah, that is why today I have to bring this in and then be free for the day. But guys, it's been interesting. It's been an hour 24 minutes of live streaming. Very interesting. Comment and also. All right. Oh, good. Okay. Yeah. So just finish it, and I think DJ, well, we're done, right? With Steven, we're done for the day, right? Hey, DJ, you've changed your logo.
Yeah, bro. You know
change
me.
the
I always
username.
put that. Yeah, I put it as a meme thing. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like what I'm saying. We're meaning business, kind of like logo.
What's
Do you know what I mean?
so? Can you explain this new logo you have on your screen? Can you explain to us?
Yeah,
What is it?
basically, it's obviously the lion. You know, the line that we have on our logo, right? But it's just
Yeah.
more for one, just basically saying we're blowing fire this time, which means we're meaning business in this transfer window. And
Oh,
it's more something like that. I don't know how long I'll have that one for. I'll probably end up changing it in a couple of weeks' time, but for now it stays on there because we're currently on fire at the moment. We got into the final champions. We got to the Champions League spot. We
yeah.
won the Conference Cup. We've won it all. We're history makers, as it says on my list at the bottom. DJ Sav, CFC Blues, European history makers. That's exactly what we are. Exactly what we are. And I just want to make sure I put it out there so everyone can see that, how proud I am of my club, my team, and for this bunch of players, finally we've won a trophy, and long may more trophies come. So
That's
yeah,
true. Here we say we spit fire. Yeah, spitting fire over there. The lion is spitting fire. I mean, the lion
over
controls.
everyone, bruv.
Yeah,
Over
the lion
everyone, mate,
controls
at the moment.
jungle. So the lion
Yep.
controls
It's
England,
pride, bruv.
London,
The pride.
everywhere.
The pride of
Everywhere.
London, bruv. The pride of
Of
London.
London.
Exactly what we are. Do you like it?
I like it. It's cool. That's why I try to put it up so you can tell us what is this logo is all about.
I've got so many logos, bro. I just do them. I just get them and I just say which are they. I've got several ones. I change it almost every time. But yeah, obviously my main one's DJ because of my music thing. But obviously Chelsea, obviously when I'm doing things like this, mainly obviously representing my football club.
Okay.
So
thank you very much, DJ. Thank you very much, Steven. And Diamonds, and don't stress too much in the future, please. It's not good for you. I appreciate it for having me back and taking being thinking about me. Yeah, thinking about me. Thank you very much, Diamond. I'll take good care of myself. Yeah, sometimes when the news is just coming and you don't bring it out, sometimes you feel like you've been left behind. So you just have to get it out of the way. That is what we love doing. DJ Salva, Stephen G, and we're all gonna say adios. Down for the day. We'll be back again sometime tomorrow, Monday. Fresh news. Tuesday, deadline day. 5 hours for live streaming. Absolutely. Stick with us. Do not go anywhere. Subscribe if you haven't. Name's Zion, Stephen G. We will say Lil Desperados, as I say all the time.
I want to help everyone.
Stephen G, Lil Desperados, where you at?
They're getting some news, maybe, bro.
He's calling Fabrizio Romano. I'm sure he's doing that. Diamonds, the Fresh Monday. Diamonds back. All right, Diamond. We'll see you.
Christopher and Cuckoo, buy and still retain interest in my. We know that one anyway.
Yeah.
Hopefully there'll be a bidding war for this guy.
Definitely. Stephen G, are you there? Stephen is off his deck for a second. I'm gonna say we will leave. DJ, thank you very much. If you're free, DJ, remember I always send you a link when you're free. You join it when you're not free.
Send me the link. Send the link all the time, bro. Because as I said, if I'm there, I'll be there. I mean, if I am, me, I always jump on. So yeah, anytime, bro. And we get all the updated news, whatever news I get, I'll share and send to you, bro. Because I do get some people sending me stuff as well. So whatever I do get, I'll send across to you so you can see what's going on.
Thank you very much, DJ. Guys, Nee is out for the day. I thank you all for coming in and supporting the channel as usual. My name is Nee Zion. Down for today's. Thank you very much for joining us here for today's live stream. We're done for the day. Thank you very much. Enjoy your Sunday. Enjoy your evening. We'll be back again same time tomorrow as usual. Bye for now.
You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel this champion. Every move I make, I got the stamina. Eyes on the prize, never lose sight. Grinding every day, pushing through the night. Got the fire in my soul, never back down. In the ring of life, I'm the one with the crown. Sweat and tears, yeah, I paid the cost. Every battle fought, I'm never lost. Hit the ball, feel the winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Every challenge met, every goal in sight. In the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive. With every push, with every strain, I'm a winner, feel the gain. Hit the ball, feel the power. In this moment, it's our hour. Rise above, break the chain. You're a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner, stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. In this moment, own your name. You are a winner in this game. You are a winner, stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Stand tall, in the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just